Hi, sweetheart. Let's talk about the hidden cost of self abandonment. Why does it really matter? In terms of happiness, it's pretty obvious. When we self abandon, we don't feel happy. We don't feel our wholeness. We don't feel a deep, connected sense of meaning and purpose in our life. And that alone would be a big enough cost. And there's other hidden costs too. Some of the other hidden costs of self abandonment are we end up people pleasing and doing everything we can to make everyone around us happy and comfortable at the expense of our own authenticity. And in the end, it's not only is it not appreciated, but it often doesn't even serve those around us. Because we're actually depriving them of our greatest gift, which is your authentic expression. And on an energetic soul level, people feel that. You feel it. And the interesting thing is, usually when people are wearing a mask, it's because they have low self-esteem and they don't think their authentic self is pleasing. So they're trying to show up with a mask that they think you'll like. The irony is, and it's true for others, so I can assure you it's also true for you, because we've all seen it, we've experienced with other people, and when you apply it to ourselves as well, have you not noticed that the people who just show up as their authentic self, you just really like? Even if they're a little eccentric, even if they're different than you, but you can tell they're totally authentic, it's likable. We like what's real, raw, honest, and authentic. We crave it. I had a neighbor, everybody was like, isn't she so nice? Isn't she so nice? And I was like, I didn't want to speak ill of her. It's always been a value of mine to be positive and to not gossip. But I remember thinking to myself, like, I think it's a performance of nice. I could tell something was off. And there was a community event where couples were playing a game like Pictionary. And this woman and her husband were playing as a team and they started to lose. And this woman who was always nice, so pleasant, started screaming and yelling and accusing everyone of cheating, and she just lost it. And people were shocked. They're like, oh my God, who is this? Who is this person? And I remember thinking the whole time, because I went deep, why don't I like her? Why I don't like her. Everyone else says she's so nice, but I do not like her. And I went deeper and deeper and deeper into this self-inquiry, because it really bothered me that I didn't like my neighbor. And what came out when I got to the core of it was she is robbing me of the pleasure of knowing her true self. She's depriving me of the joy of knowing who she really is. Rude. And in that moment, I committed to myself, I don't want to rob anyone of the joy and pleasure of getting to know me, the authentic me, because I don't want them to do that in return. I want to show up as I am, knowing that I'm not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Not everyone's going to love us when we show up in our authenticity, but the people who we resonate with will at least have a chance to find you and to see you and to celebrate you and appreciate you. Some of my friends, really close friends, are quirky, unique, I dare even say strange people. I say as a compliment, a little strange, a little weird. Those aren't bad words in my home. And you know what? I love it, because they're just being themselves. That's who they are. It's so great. It's so interesting. It's variety. You are one of one. There's only one of you. There is only one of you in the entire cosmos. Please do not deprive us of getting to know who you are. And if you're someone who has struggled with people pleasing, like I have, it's sometimes hard to know who we are, because we have built an identity around being likable and pleasing others. And so we come to find out some of the time that some of our great qualities were actually coping mechanisms and survival strategies. The perpetually trying to put others' needs above our own. Not really speaking our needs or being authentic and honest. Some of that is not coming from love. It is coming from fear. And you are not designed to be a being of fear. You are designed to be an expression of brilliance and creativity and wisdom. And when we're hiding behind fear, people don't get to see you. So our job here is to unmask and accept that when we're unmasked, one of two things will likely happen. When you start to unmask, one of two things is going to happen. When you let go of that fear construct where you're trying to people please and get people to perceive you a certain way instead of just showing up as you authentically naturally are, one of two things will happen. One, people are going to like you more because now they see that you're being yourself, and that's magnetic. Two, some people are going to like you less. One is you now might be intimidating to them because they're still hiding behind an ego mask, and now they feel uncomfortable because you took yours off. So are they supposed to take theirs off? And it really has nothing to do with you. You're just shining a light on their shadow that they're not ready to look at, and now they feel intimidated and upset because you're not playing the game that they thought we were all playing. You left the social construct that they thought everyone had agreed to. They just genuinely don't like you. But so what? That's going to be rare and good. Better to know sooner than later if someone's not in alignment with you. That's okay. That's totally okay. Because I'm telling you, I would rather you had one true, genuine, authentic friendship than have you be loved by millions who don't actually know you. Okay? One might please the ego, but the other serves the soul. To be truly, deeply known serves the soul. And you deserve that. And I promise you, if you would be your true, authentic self, there's going to be a lot more than one person who likes you. A lot. And I promise, I commit to you that if you show up as your true, authentic self, I can promise you that I will like you. I've never met someone who was being authentic, being their true self, expressing as they truly were, that I didn't adore. And that I didn't feel was gifting me a treasure beyond compare. The gift of knowing who you truly are. So let's be brave, beloved. Let's take those masks off. And let's let the world see who we truly are.